In terms of narratives and stories, do you have any examples of a visualization where you think this was a great story? This told a really amazing story.
Yeah, one that struck me relatively recently is the slope graph that's on the cover of Alberto Cairo's book. So here what we've got plotted is, on the left-hand side, the percent of higher educated population by state, and then on the right-hand side, the percent obese, again by state, and then a given state's connected by the line, which allows you to see relatively quickly the sort of inverse relationship here across the blue states, positive relationship here in the red states, and can allow you to really, in a straightforward manner, without really having to explain too much about it, get an understanding and pick out interesting things, and again start to form that story or narrative. This was actually the first time I encountered a slope graph, or at least the first time that one stuck with me. And I found it inspiring because there are actually a lot of different use cases for graphs like this, which I hadn't really anticipated, because you're really only plotting 2 data points, right?
Right, yeah.
One way is to look at things over time, and again, with only 2 data points, you'd think that's not so interesting, but depending on your data, it can be. Or also the comparison of groups. So for example, here in this slope graph, I'm plotting feedback from an employee survey, where on the left-hand side we have the percent favorable, a summary metric for the survey for the overall company, and on the right-hand side for a given team. This could be your engineering organization, for example. And you can see really quickly a whole lot of things, right? So on the left-hand side, you get the absolute values, you get the relative rank ordering of the different dimensions, you get those things on the right-hand side as well. And then via the slope of the lines here, you get the percent difference between the groups without ever having to explain what a percent difference is. So it's just a really efficient form of communication for the right circumstance.
Yeah, that's great. When I look at this graph, one of my key takeaways is